Talk to me about what's going on right now. Where are we?
We are in Tangier, Morocco, and we have decided to make a vlog. Salam. Welcome to our vlog. Why are we doing a vlog?
Well, multiple reasons. One, we showed up in Morocco with a drone. Apparently that's forbidden.
We're here because Moroccans hate drones.
When we arrived in Tangier 2 weeks ago, they confiscated ours. They held it hostage. Luckily, we did get it back, spoiler alert. But we had to change up how we were approaching documenting videos for Morocco.
We didn't have to, but we decided to do a vlog instead. Here's what happened in our 2 weeks in Morocco. Okay, so Tangier was our first stop. And what did we think of Tangier?
It's all right. It's a city that had some more European influence, but if you're coming to Morocco, unless you have to come here for transportation, it's not worth it.
The food was good.
The food was good. It was the first introduction to Moroccan food and the tagines. And coming from Switzerland, it definitely made it seem very affordable. Yeah.
We only spent 2 nights in Tangier, and then we caught a local bus to Chefchaouen.
Now, Chefchaouen is known as the Blue Pearl of Morocco. They decided to paint all of their buildings, or most of their buildings, different shades of blue. We have no idea where we are right now. All we know is that everything is blue.
So the riad we stayed at had a really cool rooftop deck.
Beautiful views, and one of the most unique experiences was
they do the prayer over loudspeaker here.
We're in Chefchaouen, and this is the prayer that they have go over the entire city.
But the best part about Chefchaouen were the kittens.
They were everywhere.
They're so cute. So all we did in Chefchaouen was walk around, take pictures,
pet kittens,
play with kittens, and eat. The last day of Chefchaouen, I woke up feeling sick.
Jenna's not feeling that great.
It was the pumpkin dip. This is pumpkin. Pumpkin dip. I found fall in Morocco. I was craving pumpkin so bad.
Well, you know Jenna, in fall, if she can't decorate in fall style, she had to do something
I'm gonna eat a pumpkin.
Eating a pumpkin was
and
the
it made
next
me
best
sick
option.
for like 4 days. Okay, so we spent 2 nights in Chefchaouen. Then we took a 5-hour bus to Fez.
Fez was cool. So we stayed in a riad right in the Medina, and Fez is actually known for their Medina being the most intact old feel Medina. It was quite cool. But the best part?
Shopping! Fez was just one big blur of shopping.
So many carpets.
Happy wife, happy life.
Say hi.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life.
Decisions. Got our rug. Happy people. All we did was shop.
Shopping continues.
Day 2 in Fez. Wish us luck.
And it's actually an exhausting shopping experience because you have to haggle for every last penny. And you never know when you walk away if you got screwed over, if you got a good deal. It's a big mystery. And then we had to ship it all home.
Thank you. We just paid over $100 to ship maybe $200–300 worth of stuff. Basically, if you come to Morocco, add like 50% to the price of whatever you buy if you're going to be shipping it home. So from Fez, we decided to do a 2-night desert excursion,
which was highly recommended, and we knew it was going to be the highlights of our trip. But to get there,
they just picked us up and put us in a van, and we have no idea what's going on. And the whole thing was just very disorganized. That's kind of how they operate
to say the
here.
least. They didn't even ask for our names throughout any of this process. They had no idea who they were picking up, who we were.
So yeah, the drive to the desert was about 10 hours, but it went by pretty fast actually.
Yeah, and there was a couple beautiful stops for some awesome looking canyons.
We stopped for monkeys. Then we stopped at this one rest stop that was actually a palace for lunch. It looked like a palace.
It did.
I think that's my lunch right there. And he's using a table saw to cut it. Should I be eating this? Are you gonna make me sick? But in the end, it was fine. We ate it. It was good. At the end of the first day, it's getting close to sunset. It starts raining, then a sandstorm rolls through. So by the time we get to the camels, it's already almost sunset. We wait around for another hour. Finally, we get on. And we start walking. It starts getting dark.
And at one point, the guide actually turns us around and takes us a different way. So we're thinking,
yeah, we almost fell off the side of a dune.
We did.
Eventually, we made it safely, and we ate some chicken tagine.
Made some new travel friends.
We played drums around a fire.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience out in the middle of nowhere. So the next morning, we actually woke up for sunrise. This is the view of our camp in the middle of the desert. Jenna is off chasing pictures of camels. She is right about there. The camels are right there. Jenna is done with her camel chasing. She is on her way back.
Then we get back on the camels, make our way back to our meeting point, and then all of a sudden we hear this big thud. And we look behind us, and this older lady's on the ground.
She fell off and landed on her hip, and we
couldn't move.
But she had to be airlifted out to the hospital.
So that was pretty scary.
It's not a good way to end the desert excursion, seeing an injury like that.
The next 2 days were spent slowly driving over to Marrakesh.
So here we are at Ait Ben Haddou. We've made it to the Todra Gorge, which is really just a really steep canyon.
And the drive through the Atlas Mountains was so beautiful. We finally made it to Marrakesh, and it's a little crazy here.
It actually had somewhat of a Vietnam feel with all the motorbikes going around everywhere, and just, it had a very Southeast Asia feel. Yeah, Marrakesh, it's known for its main square. That's where you see a lot of the pictures of all the snake charmers and all of the fruit vendors and
monkeys and musical performances.
Yeah.
And the fruit juice. Best thing in Marrakesh.
Freshly squeezed right in front of you.
And we thought we were done shopping.
Never done shopping with this one.
But then I saw pom-poms. So of course we have to go on another shopping spree. Guess what?
We bought more things.
We bought more stuff! Pom-poms!
And
more pom-poms! More pom-poms!
Blankets!
More pom-poms! All the pom-poms! I'm powerless to pom-poms. But this time it only cost $90 to ship home. Marrakesh is definitely a must-see if you come to Morocco. Tons of design inspiration.
Yeah.
Favorite thing about Morocco? Kittens, architecture, pom-poms. That sums up Morocco for us. Bye, Morocco.
Bye, Morocco. You've been good.